The friendly back and forth between Merab Dvalishvili and Petr Yan appears to have officially come to an end following UFC 323. After the fight, Merab posted a lengthy statement on social media reflecting on his loss to Yan and expressing gratitude toward his family, friends, and supporters. Yan replied to that post with a brief, respectful message. "Quick recovery. See you." Merab responded with, "Thanks, champ," and Yan referred to Merab as his friend on another recent post. However, things changed dramatically when Yan later denied writing those messages himself. In a new interview with Sports 24, Yan stated, "What messages? Could be my manager. That is probably the one speaking with him. No, we won't be friends." This comment immediately reignited tensions between the two fighters. Merab responded sharply on X, criticizing Yan for contradicting himself. He wrote that fans should not believe anything Yan says, claiming Yan admitted he does not handle his own social media and never personally wrote the friendly messages sent after their fight. Merab said Yan quickly changed his tune and accused him of being dishonest, adding that he believed Yan had been humbled when they fought in 2023. He continued by calling Yan a liar and declared, "Game on." Merab also criticized Yan for choosing what he described as questionable friends. He brought up Anatoly Malikin, one championship's middleweight and light heavyweight champion, who is known to be close to Yan. Merab claimed that before Yan's rematch with Aljamain Sterling, he and Malikin agreed on a $50,000 bet that Malikin never paid after Sterling won. Merab also referenced another figure known as Mr. St. Patrick, accusing him of insulting the mother of one of Merab's friends and avoiding a confrontation after Merab slapped him, resulting instead in legal trouble and fines for Merab. Merab revealed that the UFC has already contacted him following UFC 323, assuring him that his next fight will be for the title. According to him, the promotion told him to rest as long as needed and confirmed that his next bout would be a championship rematch against Petr Yan. While the UFC is reportedly aiming for a summer date, Merab says he wants to return sooner. He emphasized he suffered no serious injuries and would prefer the fight to take place earlier, possibly as soon as April, though he is open to a summer timeline if necessary. Shavkat Rakhmonov and Joaquin Buckley have exchanged heated words online after Buckley publicly called him out on Instagram. Buckley posted an edited promotional-style image suggesting that he was targeting Rakhmonov for a 2026 Octagon return, along with a bold quote declaring that once he knocks out Shavkat, he expects to be next in line for the title. In his caption, Buckley claimed that Shavkat has never faced an athlete with his combination of speed, pressure, and power. He argued that Rakhmonov has been living off an image and insisted he is the fighter who will expose the holes in Shavkat's game. Buckley emphasized that he believes Shavkat's team avoids mentioning his name because they recognize the threat he poses. He even referenced coach Henry Hooft, asserting that Hooft has said none of his fighters should step in the cage with him. Continuing his message, Buckley insisted he is coming back with a vengeance and is not interested in taking a random matchup. He said he wants a high-level opponent who can elevate him, stressing that he has been delivering consistent performances and promoting himself relentlessly. According to Buckley, he needs another big-name fight, and he publicly called out Shavkat directly. He referenced Shavkat allegedly saying in the past that Buckley was easy work and challenged him to prove it now. Buckley noted that Rakhmonov has been out of action and suggested that fans have been waiting for him to return. In Buckley's view, a fight between them makes perfect sense, and if he defeats Shavkat, he believes he should be next in line for a title shot. After the call-out gained attention online, Shavkat Rakhmonov left a sharp and dismissive comment in response, stating, "Black boy, you get beat up." The comment instantly escalated the tension between the two fighters. Buckley did not hesitate to fire back, urging Shavkat to say what you really want to say, and ending with a direct insult of his own. Their brief but explosive exchange suggests that both men are willing to entertain the idea of settling their differences inside the octagon. With Rakhmonov recovering from injury and Buckley surging in confidence, the confrontation has sparked significant buzz among fans who are eager to see whether the UFC will move toward booking the matchup. For now, the verbal battle has set the stage for what could become one of the welterweight division's most talked about future fights. Arman Tsarukyan is officially set to face Shara Bullet Magomedov in a high-stakes grappling match at Hype FC on December 30th. The two dynamic competitors will battle for the 84 Kg or 185-pound title in what is already being described as one of the most intriguing stylistic clashes of the event. Fans worldwide will be able to watch the action live, as the entire card will be streamed on Kick. This matchup has generated significant attention within the MMA and grappling communities. Tsarukyan, known for his relentless pace, elite wrestling, and high fight IQ, enters the contest with a reputation as one of the most technically sound grapplers competing today. His scrambles, pressure, and ability to control positions have made him a standout performer in both MMA and grappling circuits. Across from him stands Shara Bullet, a fighter who has captivated audiences with his unorthodox movement, striking creativity, and rapidly developing grappling skills. Despite being recognized primarily for his dangerous stand-up game, Shara has embraced this opportunity to prove himself on the mat. He fueled the excitement further by posting a confident message online, writing, "Pirate goes for gold," signaling his determination to capture the title. The contrast between Tsarukyan's structured wrestling-heavy approach and Shara Bullet's explosive unpredictability sets the stage for a thrilling contest. Observers are eager to see whether Shara's unique style can disrupt Arman's technical dominance, or if Tsarukyan's disciplined grappling will neutralize the threat. With both athletes entering this matchup with momentum, ambition, and a growing fan base, the December 30th showdown promises to deliver. Supporters are already debating the outcome, sharing predictions, and choosing sides as anticipation continues to build. Who will emerge victorious and claim the 185-pound grappling title? The community awaits with excitement as the date approaches. Sean O'Malley believes that Petr Yan is now avoiding a potential rematch with him. The two previously fought in 2022, where O'Malley won by split decision, a result that sparked debate throughout the MMA community. Many fans and several fighters felt Yan had done enough to win, and the controversy has lingered ever since. O'Malley explained that his coach Tim showed him a recent interview in which Yan was asked whether he would grant O'Malley a rematch if O'Malley beats Song Yadong in his upcoming fight. According to O'Malley, Yan simply laughed at the idea. He noted that every time Yan has been asked about a rematch, even long before this interview, Yan has found ways to avoid giving a clear answer. O'Malley clarified that he is not suggesting Yan is afraid of him, but he questioned Yan's reasoning. Yan has repeatedly claimed that O'Malley does not deserve another fight or is not good enough. Yet, O'Malley argues that this should be the exact reason for Yan to want to take the fight, especially if Yan truly believes it would be an easy win. O'Malley pointed out that he fought Marlon Chito Vera in a rematch, so he doesn't understand why Yan would not want to do the same with him. He noted that Yan has expressed interest in rematching fighters like Merab Dvalishvili and Umar Nurmagomedov, making Yan's reluctance toward him even more confusing. O'Malley acknowledged that he must first get through Song Yadong, which he expects to be a difficult matchup. He emphasized that beating Song is his immediate focus, but he still finds Yan's dismissiveness puzzling. O'Malley also shared his thoughts on whether the UFC will book a trilogy fight between Petr Yan and Merab Dvalishvili. Based on the way Yan dominated their recent fight, O'Malley believes the promotion may not be eager to schedule another rematch right away. During a discussion with his team, the topic turned to who Merab should fight next, if not Yan. One argument was that Merab should automatically receive the rematch, given the history between them, but others disagreed. O'Malley noted that Yan dominated the second fight, while Merab dominated the first, making the situation less straightforward. Another point raised was that Yan had fought the first bout with a broken hand, which complicates the narrative even further. Despite differing opinions, O'Malley remains uncertain whether the UFC will proceed with a third fight so soon. Charles Oliveira believes that if he defeats Max Holloway at UFC 326, he should unquestionably be the next challenger for the lightweight title. In an interview with AG Fight, Oliveira explained that the UFC operates like a strategic game, and fighters must understand how to navigate it or risk being left behind. He acknowledged that Dustin Poirier is currently dealing with personal challenges and has stepped away temporarily, creating uncertainty in the title picture. As a result, the division now has two different fighters competing for the interim belt in January. Just 2 months later, Oliveira and Holloway will be fighting for the BMF title, which he believes places him in a strong position within the championship conversation. Oliveira stated confidently that he brings more value to the UFC than many of the fighters currently being considered for title contention. He argued that he sells more fights, attracts more attention, and has far greater charisma than the two men set to compete for the interim title. In his view, this alone should position him as a leading candidate for the next title opportunity. He emphasized that whether fans or critics agree or not, he is already a central figure in the discussion surrounding the next lightweight title challenger. Oliveira also expressed his belief that Arman Tsarukyan should have been one of the fighters competing for the title, whether interim or undisputed. He considers Tsarukyan a deserving contender. However, he admitted that he doesn't understand why the UFC chose not to place Arman in that position. Despite acknowledging Tsarukyan's talent and merit, Oliveira pointed out that he still believes he sells significantly more than Arman does. From a business perspective, Oliveira feels that this should matter when the UFC determines the next challenger. The former lightweight champion expressed complete confidence in his upcoming fight with Holloway. He stated outright that he is going to win the fight and plans to deliver a great performance. Oliveira believes that if the matchup lives up to expectations and he secures a decisive and exciting victory, he will break through whatever barriers currently stand in his way. Such a win, he said, would burst the bubble and place him directly back into title contention. Oliveira is certain that a strong showing over Holloway will earn him another shot at becoming the lightweight champion